guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing another aquarium nail. As you can see, I already applied builder gel to the rest of my nails, and I am currently just laying down a thin layer of clear builder gel to my middle fingers so I can have a even surface to do my nail art. So I'm going to be taking this white polish from Model 1s and also going to be taking this blue polish from Savvyland. With those two colors, I am going to be creating like an ombre. I'm going to start with the white gel polish and paint my entire nail with that. I do one layer, cure that for 30 seconds, and then do another layer and cure that for another 30 seconds. After getting the white on, I'm going to take the blue and I'm going to start up at my cuticle and bring it down. And then once I get it down to how far I want, I kind of just drag the brush down a little bit so that there's not like a harsh line and it's more faded into the white. After I get the blue how I want it, I go ahead and cure that for 30 seconds. So now I'm just going to be drawing on a snowman. I'm taking this orange from Model 1s for the nose, this brown from Model 1s for the arms, and then I'm also going to be using a black from ASP for the eyes and the nose and the hat. Using that same white that I used earlier, I'm just drawing out the body of the snowman. I start with a bigger circle on the bottom, and then on top of that I do a slightly smaller circle, and then on top of that one I do an even smaller circle. After I get the outline of the snowman done, I do go ahead and flash cure that just so it stays in place and I can just fill in those circles better without smearing or smudging any of the polish. I had forgotten to do the snowflakes in the background earlier, so off camera I went ahead and used my dotting tool and that white and dotted on some snowflakes. Now I'm taking the black and I'm drawing on his little hat. So now I'm taking a dotting tool and dotting on the buttons and his mouth and his eyes. Off camera I also did a scarf. Now using that orange, I'm just drawing on his carrot nose, and then with the brown I go in and I draw his arms. After I get the snowman all drawn on, I take my rhinestone glue and I apply that to the entire nail, because that is what I'm going to use to adhere the full cover tip on top for the aquarium nail. For the full cover tip, I took a tip that is slightly smaller than my nail. I also didn't put it right up to the cuticle because I didn't want that area to get super bulky. Once I get the tip on and in place, I go ahead and I cure that for a full 60 seconds just to make sure it is on there good. After I had gotten the tip cured on, I did trim down the excess length with a tip cutter and filed it down so that it was even and blended better with the nail. And now I'm going to take some builder gel and apply it to seal everything in and make sure there's no openings or holes that any of the cuticle oil will leak out of. For this nail, I'm just going to be using these little metal snowflakes that I have for the little pieces that are going to be floating around inside of the nail. For my last aquarium nail that I did, I added glitter to it because I wanted it to look like snow, like in an actual snow globe, but it doesn't move around and it just sunk to the bottom and it's like sticks. And so I decided not to add in the glitter on this nail and just do these metal snowflakes. And last time I put some cuticle oil in before putting in any of the pieces, but this time I put the little snowflakes in first before adding in any of the cuticle oil. So after I got all the snowflakes in the nail, I take this syringe and fill it up with cuticle oil and use it to put the cuticle oil into the nail. Also, after doing my first aquarium nail, I figured out that it's better to not have an air bubble in the nail because the little metal pieces get stuck in it and then they don't move. So I filled it all the way up until there was no air bubble left. After I get it all filled up with the cuticle oil, I wipe it down with some alcohol just because the gel won't stick if there's the oil all over it. And then I seal it in with my builder gel and I cure that. At this point, I had realized I messed up and I did nude builder gel instead of clear builder gel on the rest of my nails. So I removed all the nude builder gel and redid them with the clear builder gel. And now I'm going to take these stickers that I have and I'm going to apply them to my ring finger. And I wanted to do clear because I wanted it to look like frosted windows and like ice and stuff. I'm just taking the stickers and pulling them off the sheet and then putting them onto my nail and smoothing them down so they're flat and they don't lift up. After I got the stickers all on, I did take my builder gel and apply a thin layer on top just to make sure that they were all sealed in and wouldn't lift up or anything. For my pointer finger, I took a iridescent chrome powder and mixed it in with some base coat, and I'm using that to draw on some icicles. So for my pinky finger, I'm taking my matte top coat and applying that so it gives it that like frosted window effect. And then I'm going to take my matte top coat and apply it a second time so I can pour glitter on top of it. And I did 2 layers of the matte top coat because I am going to be scraping off some of that glitter, and I didn't want where I scraped the glitter off to be shiny, so I did that first layer of matte to make sure that it would remain matte. After I get the glitter on and before I cure it, I take a dotting tool and I carve out the words "Let It Snow" onto my nail. I'm doing that same process on my thumb of applying matte, curing that, applying another layer of matte, and then dumping the glitter on. But this time, instead of doing like words in the glitter, I attempted to carve out a snow angel. So carving out this snow angel was on the more difficult side. I wasn't really feeling it, but I just kept going with it, and I loved it how it was in the end. It definitely could have been better, but I think it got the point across of what it was supposed to be in the end, even though it's not the greatest. Once I'm done, I apply matte top coat to my ring and pointer finger, and then I apply a shiny top coat to my middle finger. So these are the nails finished. I did forget to apply cuticle oil before I filmed this, but afterwards I did go in and apply cuticle oil. These nails are alright. The aquarium nail is my favorite out of all of them, but I don't know, I just feel like they are kind of bland and boring, like there's something missing from them. I don't know if it's like the lack of color or what, but I don't know, I'm just not 100% feeling this set. Even though I'm not a huge fan of them, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and thank you so much for watching.